little run through. First video, went through all the investigating at the
We better tell
Nakano
about where this job
residence.
went off.
Yeah, I know, Nick. You've already told me like 9 times. I stopped the video right when we were about to actually leave Far Harbor. I was kind of tired. I was yawning a lot. Started to take a little nap, and I didn't wake up for 9 hours, I believe. It was 9 hours. I think it was 9 hours. Something like that. But, that's a cat. But, yeah, I left off. We was about to leave. I forgot to save it at that part, so I got to go through where they tell me to take the boat again.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where...
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's
you know,
crazy.
I've always wondered what the
She's
game
not
would be
a
like
synth.
if
She's our
you
daughter.
play as the
We raised
mother.
her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes, I know my daughter, and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
Do I want to know what's out there?
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word.
Well, it's not a lot. It's
Try to
300
carry on
caps.
like
It's okay.
normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
We're gonna find her, man. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna get your daughter back. Yeehaw. Ooh, kitchen. Another holotape. Oh, and for people who are wondering about my guns and all that, and how I have so many high damage guns. Now I have so many upgrades. But the reason is because I've played this game before already. I played it when it first came out. I beat it fast, so I kind of, you know, beat it. There's nothing else to do. Did all the side quests, I think, or what I thought was all the side quests, and then I traded it in, you know, because I was done with it. I really wasn't gonna play it. Didn't really plan on getting the DLC. And about a month ago, no, not probably 2 weeks ago, I'm starting to yawn again. I hate this. I saw the Game of the Year edition was on sale. Instead of being however much it was only $30. So I was like, you know what? That is all the DLC. I'm gonna get it because all the DLC is still $15 a piece. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal, you know. So I bought it. I'm kind of, you know, just trying to get to the DLC, and I kind of put some mods on here. I got the cheat room on, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have a lot of ammo. All the ammo, actually. If you've used the cheat room before, you know that there are a lot of boxes of ammo. I took the ammo from every box in the room. So, safe to say I'll never, ever run out of ammo. I think it's safe to say that. Alright guys, this is where we left off, so without further ado, let's go to Far Harbor. That's not a good sound. What happened? Oh, it's just that thing staring. Where'd Nick go? Is he not coming with me? Alright guys, here we go. Let's go check out Far Harbor. Every issue of Astoundingly Awesome Tales you collect out the version of the Astoundingly Awesome perk, which grants a unique bonus like more damage inflicted at night or improved radiation resistance. Okay. I know in the illustration for the DLC it looked pretty scary. That's why I was really excited to be able to play it on the Game of the Year edition. So far, it looks pretty eerie. Definitely looks eerie. Looks like it's real foggy, I guess.
This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. That means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
As I'm holding the
At least
plasma
we know
rifle.
she made it this far.
Yeah, Nick. We know she made it this far.
Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have.
Alright, let's defend the town. Yeah. Let's do it. See what weapons I can use. That's a good gun, that's a good gun. I don't know. Let's check this out. Haven't used this yet. Really? You was wait?
Man the hole! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
Well, that didn't
Eyes
sound
peeled,
good.
everyone.
Alright.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers! Oh God! Defend yourselves!
What an instant reload would be. Oh, nice. Yeah, this gun's not doing what I need it to do. Sorry if I use language for all you viewers that are against language. I cuss a lot. So there we go.
Look at all the blood.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Oh, angler. Oh shit. Sit down, bitch.
Clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all.
If it weren't for me, huh? Guess we... Nope. Follow her? Okay.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
Yeah.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem.
Okay.
Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
It's impressive that
If you managed to survive
madame.
despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. Now the fog's covering the whole island. Only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Oh, I don't need proof. Oh, just let me kill all the children of Adam. Oh, back to
Can
business.
we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one
Old
knows the
Longfellow.
fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
I don't need a guide.
I don't recommend going it alone. If you change your mind, best place to look for Longfellow's the bar, the last plank. Before you do that, though, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Shut up, bitch.
The mainlander. Great.
Front, dock and back.
Bait shop. Alan. Huh. The mainlander. Great.
Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero?
Mm-hmm. I'm not here to pick a fight.
You just don't understand. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here, before the children of Adam or worse get you.
What's your problem with the children of Adam?
We should have gunned those bastards down the moment they set foot here. Instead, we let them in. All in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the fog. Getting it stronger. Strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drowned in the ocean.
You have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger ourselves. Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a nuisance. Something you avoided. Now every day it gets stronger. It's like the fires of hell out there.
It's like the fires of hell. And I've seen hell, boy. And you don't want to see it. I was in the trenches fighting the Germans. I pray no man ever has to say the things I saw.
I don't know.
Fine.
Stay clear of the boy. Loads of trappers.
Oh, trappers. Whoa, Nick. What do you want, man?
All your medical and food needs.
Let the island, Richard.
Hey, Alan.
I got the guns if you got the caps.
I got the caps.
Show
You
me
got
what
the
you got.
guns.
Don't try anything.
Shut up, bitch. I don't need any ammo. I'll buy that. Ooh. Oh, rolling pin does 83 Come on. Really? Alright, mate. See if I got one thing I can say to you. You know, I'm never gonna use this pistol, so there you go. Yeah.
Need it? Bait shop's got it.
You ain't on. You ain't long for this work.
What's the fucking ammo? (45-70)
Buy my guns now. Gear for trade?
If you don't have
Come on,
any
don't try.
goddamn 45, that is BS. It's got a nice ass sound. I like it. Alright. Who wants to die? Oh, and I also use the perk box where you read all the things and it gives you all the perks. Oh, let me just use intelligence. There we go. Oh, it's almost well. I wasn't gonna use any of the cheat guns, you know, that kill everything in one hit. Just couldn't do it.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Beside Captain Avery.
Why doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it, like wretches.
And why do you put up with it?
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck, that. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave. And that's a fact.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up, proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out.
I feel like she's talking about her vaginal walls and not the walls of the harbor. Keep the crabs out. Come
Sign
on.
me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove
That's funny.
Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Eagle Cove Tannery? All the way on the other side of the island. Yeah, you're not getting helped right now. Yeah. Sorry there, little Miss Winn-Dixie.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Shut up, dude.
Hey,
Time's
Chad.
money.
Knows what he's about.
Talk to Cassie Dawn. Shane, what happened?
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy. Took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since. Killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah! But now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Wait, are you saying that I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family?
Ah, you're a good one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Alright.
Whatever.
It's a Mirelurk Queen, I think. These things are so much bigger when you fight them.
Food. Stim packs. Fully stocked.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them all in stock.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's party.
Here's
I
what I
need some
got.
stim packs. What you got, Bo? I don't need no goddamn harpoons. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, man. You only got 11 of these damn things, Bo? Alright. See how many stim packs I got now.
Hey.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait, no, it's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never done.
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre is my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good is dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke, but I'll be watching you.
Let's take a look.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
All right.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Why do you ask?
I just had a hard go with the transition myself. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water.
Poison the drinking water.
Couldn't exactly turn me away.
That sounds like you, Nick Valentine.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a Synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Huh. Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's
Yeah.
a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate that. You want to get moving? Yes. That's all I want to do. Thank you.
You need it? Bait shop's got it.
Shut up, bitch. You need it? Bait shop's got it. If you want it,
I'll let the island catch
I
up.
got it. If you want it, baby, I got it. I didn't think you could get up here. I just jumped. Okay, awesome. Yeah, cool. You go, game. Woohoo! If I gotta pay this dude, I'm just going there by myself. Oh my god, I don't want to pay this guy. Old Longfellow.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm not some no-name mainlander. I'm tough enough for your little island.
Sling a bit of lead on the hull, and now you think you're ready to walk in the fog, do you? Things you'll see inland make that look like a Sunday stroll.
Really? Do I look like your average mainlander?
Truth be told, no. This goes against my better.
Why don't you just ever say, look, I fought in the war before the war.
But you got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad-X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or 3. Worse than Mirelurks out there.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Lisa, let's go, Longfellow. Yeah, I got a rocket or 3. Let's do it, bitch. I got a quad rocket. What's up? What's happening? 1-800, what's happening? Let's go.
Hey.
Drown your worries in sheep. Why does it sound like every teenager today? Literally. Every teenager. And I'm still one. I'm 19. That's all people I graduated with. Get drunk every day.
It's dangerous, okay?
I wonder if Duke can keep up with me. That's the real question.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
Boink. Fresh lobster. Where's he at? Oh, my bad, Nick. God damn it.
Don't underestimate us again.
My bad, Nick. God damn it. Nick, you son of a bitch. There's more trappers with. Okay.
Playing with the wrong scent.
Oh snap! New gun. Alright, fellers. Let's go a few rounds, huh? I guess it's kind of cheating when you're using a rocket like this.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties.
Deep fog has all manner of... Don't look like it's fucking foggy at all, dude. Ooh, that's foggy. Smoky, I like it. Call me Smokey and the Bandits. Guess we go this way now. Old Longshanks. Crikey.
Excuse me.
Keep your guard up.
Why are we going back this way? Hey, Needle Dig, why are we going this way? I've already been here! It's fucking bullshit.
Hey there.
Don't stray too far. See, the fog can do a number. Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Here's the mountain trail. You stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. You like them puppies? We grow everything extra meat in the island. Still got a ways to go.
I want you to stop. Stopping.
Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never know.
Dude, I didn't even need to use this guy. Come on. Just put it on the map. I'd have got there. I don't know why this game lagging. I'm using a PS4 Pro. Oh, hey, look, Roddy. He made us walk all the way back to where the beginning is. Like, you guys couldn't just continued from here, dude? Yeah, hello. Where have been here, bro?
When I was a young lad, no higher than you or me, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. We ain't no... Got you!
said, "Gotcha." What were these before? Some caps. Alright, dude, let's go. No thanks to you.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
Sit down, bitch.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you just trust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you? Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
With a fanatic. Something like they're like the... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say could get in trouble.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. If you need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Talk to the leader of Acadia. That's what I'm gonna do. Open. Open. Sesame. I'm getting tired and bored. Not bored. I'm just tired. Oh, Lord. Completed a walk in the park.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
Why does it sound like the dude who plays Nick's voice just talking?
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick. It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs. Holes in someone's memory. Feelings of unexplained isolation. Odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind.
The dude you play as
but I can promise you
every
that
time
you
you
will
die
be accepted here.
or get like
Whatever you decide is
mangled.
true for yourself.
You see like a rib cage and meat and blood and all that other stuff.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi.
Choice of names.
She's usually working down below.
My co-founders,
Is there anything else
Faraday
you need from me?
and Chase.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secure,
It's like
I
going
was
through
left with
a classroom
nothing.
in Africa.
No program tasks.
And everybody
no false
has,
memories.
everybody introduced themselves. You got
I spent a year just
got-
sitting in a cave. Just
Obu.
sitting. One day, it finally occurred that
Mungala,
maybe I could decide
and
for myself what to do. Who
Think
I
you have
was.
Bob.
I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything
Bob.
else?
Bob. That's what that was like.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
We're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you
Bye.
don't worry enough.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Never mind.
All right.
That is funny. Just middle conversation. Never mind. All right.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Alright, Kasumi. What's up? Kasumi, Kasumi, Kasumi. I'm here, baby. Oh, open this way. I'm coming. Here I come.
The tree is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
I swear someone has the key to that stuff. Pop? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
Cog. Oh, makes me feel like I can play Gears of War. No, I have a PlayStation. I'm joking. I would much rather Got it.
Yes.
There we are.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
He's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Nicky V. What's his name? Nicky V. Nicky V, baby. The children of Tom. Oh, Tom. See if I can hack this.
Hey, Dima.
Did you need something?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
All right. I'm listening.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures. You'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Alright, Nikki V. Nikki V. Nikki V like a motherfucker. Wow.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
About the children of Adam. What do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship. Something like that? I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
Yeah. Let's go where I belong. Bitch had 500 caps. Oh, she had 500 caps. Oh. Oh, she had 500 caps. Pull up my Tommy. Bitch, I'm riding with my toolies. Ooh, it's nighttime on the island and no fog. Chip. There's the nucleus. The nucleus. The nucleus, yeah. Alright, Nick, let's go to the nucleus. Talking about automatic combat shotgun. Sorry. Let's level up my intelligence. Just run down this mountain here. Learn this in Skyrim. Not really, but... Ooh, I need some aid. Y'all notice how that one in the middle looks different? I bet that's something. Go check it out, pronto. Whoa, bitch. Hey, bitch. Calm down. Nick, where are you? Damn it, Nick. Come on, Nicky V. Just had 3 big ass bears on my ass. There's supposed to be a tree here. Alright, y'all notice I said that one in the middle was like different. Yeah, y'all see it now? That has to be something. Yep, it is. I knows it. Bitch! But what was it? Oh, it was an angler. Why do they got 5 fingers and 5 toes? It's kind of cool. There's another one of. What are you shooting at, Nick?
Yes, we're not alone.
Motherfucker. Bitch ass nigga, what's up? Oh, we playing this game. Oh, we playing this game. Let me find my machete, motherfucker. Bitch, 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 bitch. Shit. Oh. Okay, let's put it away. Come here, bitch. Crippled your bitch ass, didn't I? Bitch. Mike Tyson. Fucker. Fucking do-doom, 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 doom-doom. I can feel it coming in. That's a Hangover reference, for those of you who don't know. Give me my money. Is it right here? Hey, it really didn't do that much damage anyway. I don't like it. Tell you what I did like. Is this targeting quad missile launcher, man? Okay, he was shooting at something. What was he shooting at? Ooh, there's still fish in there. Got some snapper flies. Running with the light on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Running with the light on, yeah. Cause mama ain't no bitch. Wait. Cause mama ain't raised no bitch. I wanna see some monsters, yeah. Pops up. No, it didn't. See what these bitches want. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Haha, boy. This is cheating, man. I have way too much ammo, and this is a fucking rocket launcher. I backed the camera up because it looks cool. Bitch! Dude, is it just you? Or is it just me? Or can you feel the radiation out here? Oh my god. It's so staggering.
Richter, please. You can't do this. We've been loyal.
Grand zealot to you, and your dedication is coming to doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Hey.
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
Excuse me.
You. What are you doing here? Did Far Harbor send you?
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey. So, explain to me what you're doing here. You come seeking a place among Adam's children?
Adam's children? Who are they?
We are the children of Adam, servants of the creator of this and all worlds. You walk through his domain.
What was happening with those two children of Adam you were, interrogating?
An issue of loyalty. Not something you need to concern yourself with. Now, unless you've come to join Adam's faithful, I suggest you go on your way.
Bitch, I will kill you and everybody in that base in a matter of minutes. I would say seconds, but I don't know how many of you there are.
What do you mean, his domain?
The island. You've seen the fog, heard the Geiger counter on your little bracelet pipe up? That is Adam, spreading his glow across this land, and that glow is the path to our salvation.
So, you worship radiation?
We worship its ability to transform, to create something better. Why? That idea call to you?
I'm interested in joining. Sign me up.
Decisions of who may enter our family we leave to Adam. You'll have to perform a ritual. Prove yourself worthy in his eyes.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope he deems you fit. There is a small spring not far from here. Drink from it. Follow where it leads. You come back, we'll discuss you joining the faithful.
Motherfucker. You know, I hope I find something so stupid dangerous in his memories that it just allows me to wipe out the children of Adam. I didn't like the children of Adam in the damn... I didn't like the children of Adam in the damn Commonwealth. I sure as hell don't like them here. But I do want their armor, it looks pretty cool. In fact, it'd be looking really cool. Like, I want it right now. Yeah. What happened? What happened? Go. Oh, that's a big gulper. Should I use minigun? Maybe. Bitch! Oh, ass, bro. No! He killed me. He gulped me. He gulped me. How did he gulp me? I had a minigun. Granted, it only does 18 damage, which is like terrible, but like Still. Maybe I should have paid attention to my health, maybe. No, got to go all the way over here again. At least I know what to do. Pull out my rocket launcher and kill everything. Whoop. Quit breathing hard, dude. Because they don't do me doing way better than I would. Ay, 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 ay. You know, y'all want to know something weird? Like, being on Instagram and seeing like all of your exes saying Happy Valentine's Day to my, you know, to my amazing boyfriend, and you're single. Makes you think, was I the problem? Like, was I the problem? You know, I mean, it's a good question, you know, because if they're all happy in relationships and you're not, like, I mean, I'm in one, you know. I was thinking about that because, I mean, for a while there I wasn't. You know what I mean? It was so freaky to me.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? On a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
Hey.
I'm all ears.
Wait there.
I'll stay put. What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Before I answer, are you okay?
I'll keep.
Looks like I'm aiming a fucking rocket launcher right at his head. Wait, before I answer, are you okay with the rocket launch? Perfect. Oh my god, it was perfect. Love it.
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
Valentine enjoyed that a lot. It made his metal penis go rah 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 rah, something fucking Lady Gaga. Okay.
Victor, please.
You can't do this. We've been loyal.
It's grand. Your dedication is coming in doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect this to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, grandson.
Ooh, they follow me with their eyes. I'm so nervous.
You. What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm interested in joining. Sign me up.
Decisions of who may enter.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope there is a small spring not far from here. Drink from it. Follow where it leads. You come back, we'll discuss you joining the faithful.
Visions of the fog. that thunder shit sounds so much scarier when you have a headset on.
Hello?
I am you, ho.
Excuse me.
I'm going to. If you bend over, come here.
This can't be real. Hello?
I need something. What do I need? God. What's up? You look like... Bye. I need... Off my dick. Ooh, caps. Thank you.
Needs a password. Must be some clue around here. M-O-T-H-E-R. Mother? Could that be the password?
Mother. Oh, I gotta put... Okay, cool. Awesome. I didn't want to fucking do it anyway.
Excellent.
Guess we gotta go back to the nucleus. Fuck, fast travel. Let's go ahead and do that. Strength is a measure of your raw physical power. It affects how much you can carry and determines the effectiveness of all melee attacks. VDSG catalog number 2808. This motherfucker ain't got no definition. He just dick. Use the bash button to deliver a melee attack with any ranged weapon. This has got a big ass head and little arms. Got a big head and little arms.
You're back.
Master.
More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
Yeah, he showed me that your dick is little. Oh!
I drank from the spring and was led to this statue, but was it supposed to be by a creepy woman?
A woman? Led you to that icon? What woman? What did you see?
It was otherworldly. The woman, she was like a living shadow, cloaked in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The Mother of the Fog. The Mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
You mind if I ask you some questions first?
If you must.
So, what exactly happened to me at the spring?
Seems Adam granted you a vision. Only those deemed worthy of joining the children have them and live. But for some rare souls, he sends more. A messenger. Or in your case, the Mother.
So, was the Mother real?
Most people believe she's some sort of spirit, a creature of the wilds, though a few claim she's just an old hermit. Regardless, our family wouldn't be here without her. If she figured in your vision, well, there are few signs clear you're meant to be one of us.
What can you tell me about the children's beliefs?
Our belief is in Holy Adam, who struck this world 2 centuries ago, wreathing it in his glow. That glow is the children's way out of this place. To division.
What's division?
Release. Release of your potential. Of all the worlds locked away inside you. Broken apart and reborn 1,000 times over through the glow. Island's the perfect place for it. Thanks to the fog. The nucleus. Glow everywhere. With patience, we'll all find division in this place.
Are you willing to tell me what was happening between you and those 2 children when I showed up?
Our family is built on trust. Many people on this island would kill us without thought. Those 2 needed to prove they could be trusted. One did.
That was all the questions I had.
You're ready to take your place among Adam's children, then?
Sure, I'm willing to learn.
Good.
Maybe we should just focus on getting Kasumi home.
Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. He'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. Have a task I think you'd be useful for. And here, some more appropriate attire. But know this, we are all devoted servants to Adam here. Messenger or no, actions against the family will not be tolerated. Welcome, brother.
I believe the confessor is wrapping up his sermon. You should head inside.
Brother.
Adam keep you. Did you hear that?
Where's that? Did you hear that? Did you hear something talking? Shit on me. Oh my god, I'm about to kill this motherfucker.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Adam's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scoff at us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light no longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like winter dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away in the cursed gods. And with them, we will wipe
Pardon me, brother. Zealot Ware seems so interested in Brother Devon's fast. I wonder if he's thinking about joining him.
Holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Adam! Glory to Adam!
Telling you, I saw it.
It's simply
In my suit.
no more. It's disrespectful. And if you bring it up again, I'm informing the High Confessor.
I'm just telling you. What I saw.
That's why I haven't done
Superior damage or... We'll build that, yeah? Looks nasty. I don't know why I'm using the Vault-Tec paint so much, but I am.
run some diagnostics. While you're tinkering, take your time.
Wait, you're the one they're saying saw the mother. Good omen. You looking for weapons, ammo, plenty of gamma rounds?
I'll take a look, sure.
Best arms in the bay.
Triggerman. Why keep doing that?
Detective agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Oh, that is nasty.
Hey.
What do you need?
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
I've been thinking about that myself. I suppose we're okay. I feel like we could be doing more for folks out here, but otherwise, we're all right.
Are things okay between you and me?
Well, traveling with you beats being held prisoner in some vault. That's for darn sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Your thoughts?
Always another case to close.
Your thoughts?
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my...
Oh, nothing.
Well, all right.
God damn it.
The vessel is breathtaking, is it not? A machine dedicated to spreading Adam's good.
Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
What kind of job?
A matter of heresy that needs to be dealt with.
I'm ready to serve, Grand Zealot.
There is a woman, one of our own. Or she was. Gwyneth. But she's given herself over to something dark. The Confessor ordered Zealot Field to track her down, but the heretic eluded her. Now Gwyneth has begun profaning our holy sites with her mad ravings, openly flouting the word of Adam. The High Confessor wants her found and executed.
Why have me do this? You have other zealots who probably know the area better.
Consider it a test. Prove your dedication to the family.
We can't try talking to her? Maybe she'll see reason.
Won't lie. Sister Gwyneth was a good woman. But whatever's driven her to this lunacy, I'm not sure how much it's left behind. Regardless, the High Confessors decided her abandonment of Adam's too great a sin. The refusal of his grace can't be permitted.
I'll find her, Grand Zealot.
Good. Speak to Zealot Thiel. She should be able to point you towards Gwyneth's trail. Bring Adam's judgment to the heretic. Now go.
I think we ought to talk.
Hey.
Time all? You got time to talk now?
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years. Someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups.
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories. My personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. But hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, you're a robot? What else have you been keeping from me?
Huh. Well, I'm not sure if anyone told you, but there's been a war. Nothing big. I think we'll bounce back just fine.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Have you dispensed Adam's judgment to Sister Gwyneth?
No, motherfucker, I haven't yet. Goddamn.
Be respectful. You walk through hallowed halls.
Ah, I'd heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, brother. How does it feel to take your place among Adam's chosen?
It's an honor, I confess, sir.
I'm glad you feel as such. There are many who would squander Adam's grace. Let me ask you a question. You've been to Far Harbor, yes? Seen its barriers against Adam's holy fog? Its citizens' blasphemous refusal to vacate what is clearly his domain? What would you do with such a place?
I'd reach out to them. Try to make peace.
Do you not believe we have tried?
Sounds like peace would be better for everyone. This island is dangerous enough as it is.
For years, my predecessor begged for peace, while Far Harbor fortified their bastion of heresy. We tried to help them, to bring them Adam's light. Many of our brethren ended up dying, But now that I am High Confessor, that time is over. All Adam's foes, whether Far Harbor cowering behind their precious condensers, or that ancient robot hiding away his memories within our very home, they will come to recognize Adam as the sole master of this island. But it is only through unity that we can succeed. Adam requires devotion from all his children. Embrace that, and you will do well here. Now, was there anything you required?
I found this icon. The Grand Zealot said you'd be interested in seeing it.
Is that the Mother? So the whispers were true. You saw the Mother of the Fog. Many of Adam's children spend their whole lives wishing for such a boon. It would seem he expects great things from you, child, as will I. Now, was there anything else?
Would you mind answering a couple questions for me?
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
What happened to the Confessor before you?
Martin. No one knows. One night he was sleeping in his chambers in the vessel, and the next morning he'd simply vanished. The other zealots and I organized a party to try and find him, to no avail. I wouldn't be shocked if he took up in Far Harbor or fled to the south. His dedication to Adam had become questionable. He'd done nothing when Far Harbor executed one of our missionaries. So I dare say it's best that he fled.
What happened to this missionary?
A foul atrocity. Our good brother Andrews had decided to brave the fog and attempt to bring Adam's light to that ghastly town, and remind the heathens of their trespasses. From what I hear, he'd barely spoken a word before they cut him down in cold blood, for nothing more than his devotion. Beasts.
There's so much radiation on the island. How come people here don't get sick?
Some do. But most of our family has been blessed at birth with an affinity for the glow. It's no more to us than a May rain. Warm, comforting. It's why a place like this island truly is meant for his children. Others simply wither away while we gladly await division.
What can you tell me about division?
Adam's greatest gift. Locked inside us all are billions of invisible worlds, waiting only to be touched by his glow, in order to be born anew through division. During the Great War, it was granted to many, though they certainly didn't realize it. But today it is often a slow process, taking years of exposure in order to be realized. We are all here to spend our lives seeking the promise of division, however long it may take. Now, did you have another question?
I heard the children are responsible for the fog. Is that true?
Of course. The fog predates our arrival on the island, certainly. But before us, it was but an occasional presence. Yet through our faith, our devotion to family, Adam saw fit to reach across the land, claiming for us more, year after year, until near all lay beneath his grasp. Now, was there something else I could answer for you?
Didn't have anything else for the moment.
Adam, keep you.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Yes? What is it, child?
Those memories you'd been wanting to access? I found a way to unlock them.
You have? Atom above, child. I can only imagine what you had to do in order to lay your hands on such information. But understand that you are to bring anything you find directly to me. I will send word you're not to be impeded. And be careful. Too many of our brethren have fallen already trying to unlock the secrets of that accursed machine. Now, go do what you must.
The High Confessor's word is the word of Adam. Remember that.
Sister.
That old robot living in the observatory has been aiding Far Harbor, heretic.
Bitch, fuck you. Oh, well, guys, I think that will conclude. Hold on.
Have you finished your prayers already?
Bitch, I don't pray. I don't want you so bad. Well, guys, I think that will conclude this episode of Far Harbor. So sorry to say this.
Your Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
Pardon me.
If you're looking for the crypt, you took a wrong turn. My job to take care of this place. You touch anything, I'm taking the limb. Understand?
You said it was your job to take care of this place?
The vessel, yes. One of the most powerful sources of glow on an island full of it. My job to make sure it's looked after. You get in the way of that, you'll have to answer to Adam. But first, you'll have to answer to me. Adam will get what's left.
What can you tell me about the sub?
Never launched anything, if that's what you're asking. Never even made it out of the bay during the Great Division. All the better. Preserved it for us.
Why build a crypt in the sub? Don't you have the entire base?
Keeps our fallen brethren near his glow. Near their family. Only spotted child should spend eternity. A true honor. Denied to too many.
Why would someone be denied a place in the crypt?
You've been out there, right? This place. It's dangerous. Take a wrong turn in the fog? Sorry, brother. Lost to the family. Wandered too close to the wrong settlement. Lost to the family. Adam help you, you look at Tectus the wrong way.
You don't like Tectus, huh?
Who wouldn't? Man's a damn... I like Tectus just fine. But I think you should go.
Excuse me, Sister Aubert.
Tectus is a damn fine confessor. Best we've had. You should get out of here.
That is a nuclear bomb. Yeah, guys, this will conclude this episode of Fallout 4 Far Harbor DLC. I will be back on within the next couple of days. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Hope you enjoyed watching the first one, even though it was much shorter. And hopefully you'll enjoy watching the third one, as I'll go more in depth. So I will see you guys later.